Draw two cards. Draw four cards. Draw four cards.
Alright. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Hi, welcome to the second episode of Put the Cards on the Table. My name is Bianca, and today I'm here with
Coyote Joe, aka Jolin.
and I'm gonna be asking Coyote Joe, aka Jolin, some questions while we play Uno together. So I'm gonna shuffle, and then we can talk in the meantime. So where are you from?
I'm from New York City, particularly the Bronx, but I lived a little bit in Brooklyn.
Okay, cool. How long have you been living? Like, what was the time you spent in Brooklyn and time you spent in the Bronx?
Brooklyn, I was there first for a bit with my brothers, and I lived in Canarsie for maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe, and then I moved to the Bronx. And I've been there ever since. So I went to school there, high school there, lived there for a while.
I'm gonna let you know right now, I low-key cannot shuffle. So, if you see me struggling.
Nah, it's okay. It's low-key a sacred art. You gotta get taught by some old
The last episode that I had with Ray, we were playing the cards, and he was like, "You didn't shuffle this shit." And I was like, "I tried." You know what I mean? I did my best. Not too much. You know what I mean?
No, you're good.
It's stressful.
I still struggle a little bit.
Yeah. Make me feel better. Okay. So when you're writing a song, is it more structured or is it based on emotions, letting things flow more so?
I think I'm usually intentional with it, especially if I hear a really specific beat that I'm already hearing something on. If there's a specific feeling or scenario I find myself in, I try and I think stay within that realm and build the song around that. I mean, otherwise it's just sort of very specific to the beat. I feel like I'm usually matching the beat sometimes, but there's also those really good songs I think where I kind of find my sort of little house in it, my little path in it. And I think those are sort of the better songs. But usually it's trying to catch a feeling, a sort of atmosphere or world. I like to world build a lot. So I kind of think about more than really what's actually being written in the song. And I'm like, what would these feelings feel like? What would happen at this part of the song? What do I envision at the end? So,
cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure we have enough cards. I think these are 7 cards.
Yep.
7 cards? Okay, awesome. You can go first.
Okay.
What would you say is the biggest inspiration for you as a musician when it comes to writing lyrics?
I think my own life. I think other people's lives too. I find it, important.
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do to you, by the way.
These fugazi.
I'm so sorry.
You don't shuffle.
Yeah, I really. If you want to just as a second round, you can shuffle because I swear I'm trying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. They blessed me.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay.
But I think personal experience. I draw a lot from my life and sort of I guess there's some fantasies about it and then there's some real hard truths about it that I think I try and put out in a way that's not too overbearing and sad and very overzealous maybe in who I think and say I am. I don't want people thinking I'm some sobby character that has such a tragic life and I can't seem to live without talking about it at every moment. So.
That's beautiful.
Are we picking and playing, or is it you?
No, I was gonna say picking and playing.
Right, so then I could have to hit you with that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to hit you with.
Oh no.
That.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna hit you with this, and then I'm gonna hit you with that, and it's Uno.
Uno.
Yeah. But it's my turn. I think so.
Oh, you don't got green though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's fine. I don't know what else you got though. I'm gonna trust. Okay. I'm gonna keep it yellow, man. Okay. Yellow.
I know.
It's gonna suck. I'm gonna heat up because I know the cards wasn't shuffled right. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing for that.
Okay. So you said you are inspired by other people's life experiences too. Is it like family and stuff like that?
I think a bit. I think other people's families interest me.
That's cool.
I think for my own sake, for my family, I try and like keep it as abstract as can be, but I still think I talk about it a lot. There's some songs in like my recent album I think that I lay into it a bit, but it's very like, I don't know, in some ways I think it'd be unserious, but I don't think that makes it any less serious.
Yeah.
So
who are your biggest influences, like artistic, like artists that you can name?
I don't know, I feel like most of my influences aren't really artists to begin with sometimes, but I would say artists, like rappers and stuff, I'd probably say like Ski Master, Some God, J. Cole, I think Yeet, like Uzi, Juice WRLD, like those guys, that's like musically. I think like just regular influences, like I think I got a lot of like anime influences that I mess with.
All right, like who?
For one, just the OG Pops, Goku. I just, that mindset of just like getting strong by any means, doing what you gotta do for the sake of your friends and family. Like, those are like really corny themes, I think, in some cases, but I think really tough and honest lessons to learn and live by, because those things are important in the real world. So.
Yeah. What's your biggest pet peeve as an artist? It's your turn, by the way.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve? I guess my biggest pet peeve is if I show you unreleased music and you're like, oh, it's good after, and that's all you got to say, I'm never showing you music ever again.
That's crazy. What feedback do you
Like, I want to
expect?
hear something more than like, oh, no, it's good with a head shake. Like, you can say like, oh, I don't like it because of this, or I like it because of that. Like, we can critique things. I think people are too afraid to, like, think they're judging things when we ask for thoughts on things. So I think it's okay to be like, oh, I don't like this part. Or, like, maybe I only like this certain part. And, like, that's useful to me, too. I think to a lot of artists, like, some feedback is, like, you can understand that. It's like, all right, you just talking. But if it's, like, honest and they're asking for it, you should give it.
Yeah. That's fine. Do you think as you get older you'll fall into the trap of like not liking the younger generation's music? Like, do you see yourself being
Absolutely,
like,
I think I will, but
Okay.
I think that's like I think with all that, there's an ignorance in it because it's like those people are the same people that really do fuck with it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I'm gonna mess with the music. I just think with anything, with any new change, it's like you gotta take a minute to adjust and understand it. So I picked up a card, so let's go.
I already picked up the
Yeah, okay. Let me get that.
Do you produce your own music or do you work with other audio engineers? I feel like you do both from what I researched.
A bit. I mean, I haven't like fully produced my own like tracks. I'm like hoping to, like someone who's inspired me to do that a lot is Adnan Rizal. Like he be producing his own stuff. And like we made a song together that he produced wholly. That sounds fire. It's tough. So I'm like I gotta get on my like producer grind and like really understand how to do it because like that's like a whole other part of it that I think is like in itself a whole different world and whole different system to learn.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking as soon as I start producing my own stuff, it's up. It's low-key up.
Oh, it's over?
And then it's like I can make a song about anything.
That's true.
So.
Rizal's actually my next guest after you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fire.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do get beats from like emails and like people like hit me up to say
Oh, really?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They're like, oh, like I mess with your style or your music. They'll be like, oh, would you want to work on this or that? So there's that aspect too.
It's fire. Yeah. I have my brother's coming to visit in a moment. Yeah, in like a couple of weeks, and he said he would promise to teach me how to produce, but he hasn't like done any practice in like a couple of months. So I think we're gonna be workshopping together. We're gonna be learning, and it'll be a sibling bonding experience, trying to make something.
I mean, it's fun once you get the hang of it.
Yeah. What do you prefer in terms of rap? Do you prefer like boom bap, like old head stuff, cloud rap, more regional
prefer,
stuff?
Like, I think when I was coming up, I was listening to a lot of like J. Cole and like Kendrick, and like for me that's like old head-ish style. But like I never listened to like Biggie, like Puff, or like I was never like a Nas. Like like I would hear it, but like I wouldn't be constantly seeking it or like adding that to like my playlist later on when I really knew about music. But like I have an appreciation for it all. Like I think my thing with music is if it sounds good, like I'm just gonna like it. You
Yeah.
know? And I'll probably explore it a little bit more. But like when it comes to the older stuff, it's just like I don't got time to like research and like I feel like listen to all that. Like to purposely go out. Like I feel like at this point in time, these are like iconic songs and stuff like that. They'll find their way to me.
Yeah.
And like they'll have their effect. So.
Cool. So I want to talk about Loudmouth specifically because I went there a lot, like the summer of 2024. I just for a bunch of concerts, and I saw that you performed there. So how was that? How was the space? Because like I know some people, like I love the concert.
Yeah,
venue.
it was crazy going there as like an artist. Like it was really fun. Like I met a bunch of cool people, like videographers, artists. Like, you know, they're all fire, and I follow them, keep up with them. They're all like tough as hell. But like that atmosphere to perform was cool. The different setting of people. Like I guess like my first outside like by myself performance a bit. And I like had only previewed like a few songs that like I just been hanging on to, or like it was like some new stuff, some stuff I was shaky on, but the crowd was super supportive, like the artists were like super into it. Like I think that time for me was really cool and really fun.
That's cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I love like the setting with like the little grass. It's like it's a great place to go generally in the summers if like you're bored and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was talking to TJ, I was telling him you should go so you can step outside of Vassar bubble, maybe find some people to hang out with. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I feel like culturally, well, it depends. There's a sentiment that kind of hip hop is dying out in this like current moment. Do you, and it's like not really that interesting as a genre. Do you agree with that? Or
I don't agree. I think people are only saying that because it's like there's like I think with the whole world there's like a thing about like originality. Like that's like, you know, nothing's really super original right now unless it's like truly like no one's ever like thought about it, and like it's like one of those simple things that you just sort of latch onto and people remember again. But like originality is like a big thing, and it's like not everybody's super original. So like it is like sort of like tiring to hear some of the same seemingly stuff, but I think there are new lanes being opened up, and like I think especially with like abstracted rap and like alternative like forms of rap, like I feel like, you know, the underground scene with rap right now is like popping off because it's just like different sound and stuff. Like it's like not really rap fully, but like not really rock, or like there's like genre blend and stuff there. I think that's like hope and like an expectation that things will be different.
Yeah, I agree. I also just feel like things are just more conservative right now. I think that's partially why that's an argument with rap music. Like I think anything that's more geared towards Black culture a little bit, like not to be too woke, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, but like it's like slightly more censored. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it's true at all. I feel like I hear new shit all of the time where I'm like, this is something that maybe I don't listen to enough rap music. Maybe it's not the most original thing, but I always feel like I'm listening to something where I'm like, this is unlike something I've ever heard before. This is more innovative than people give it credit for. I feel like rap as a medium in general just always it never stops growing and changing like anything. But I don't know. I think it doesn't get enough credit, especially right now, which makes me sad. As a student musician, from your perspective, what do you think could be improved about music culture at Vassar? I'm trying to take suggestions for advice.
I'm thinking like there just has to be like, I don't know, the same way that there's always got to be like a folk sort of like indie band, there's always got to be a rap artist, like, or like a few. I just feel like the ratio's off a bit when it comes to like pleasing a certain audience at Vassar that I feel like don't even really go to the shows like that.
Yeah.
Versus like the people that show up ready to like mosh, get heavy, like really go to it, like I guess not an intense show, but like a really like energetic show are missing out because we're not exploring. Like I guess like Vassar had a rap scene. Vassar was rap, hip hop, and then it just at some point got left. And I feel like we can really bring that back.
I agree.
And make people go to the shows. Like I think it's just one of those things where it's just like done convincing people. Like just get them to go because there's nothing else to do on the campus, so you're gonna go anyway.
Exactly.
Get
What else
those
are you gonna
rap
spend your time
artists.
doing? Yeah. Okay. You work with Rez for his brand Cream.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your relationship with him like?
That album, I talk to him every time I see him. You know, it's good. It's love all the time. I did model for his brand, which was really nice. He was coming out with some new hats. It was a hat drop video we were shooting at the World Trade Center. I think that was like 2 summers ago, maybe. Oh man, it was like low-key a minute ago.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I was just with his team for the whole day at the World Trade Center, and they had an office like sky high, studio space sky high, and it was beautiful. It was awesome. Yeah, it was my first time like really doing like modeling. I never like modeled for anything before, and like it was a really fun time to like, yeah, like a dance crew there, which was like
Oh, that's
crazy.
fun.
And it was just like we're filming and everything, and it just felt really cool to be part of like a on the boots sort of like art team, and felt familial and stuff like that. So.
How has your relationship with Lily transformed the way you approach making your art? Do you think being in love has made you a better artist?
I think being in love makes everybody better. So,
Yeah.
I think, you know, she's like my biggest muse, my biggest like sort of inspiration to like keep going, and like biggest supporter, like making sure that like I'm not doubting myself too hard, and that like there's constant love and constant fuel to like keep making stuff and
Yeah.
like keep sharing it, because she always loves to hear it, whether it's good or bad, whether it's unfinished, whether it's like fully polished. Like she just loves hearing it, and I always appreciate that, because like I said, everybody wants to hear it, but then all they say is, "Oh, it's good," you know.
Yeah.
She makes it, you know, worth it a lot of the time.
It's
So.
beautiful. Is there any? I know you recently dropped like a new EP album.
I
right?
dropped a new album.
Yeah, you dropped a new album. So, do you want to talk about that? Like, you can feel free to plug. Talk
Yeah,
about
I
your
mean, it's Coyote Joe on all platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud. Well, not SoundCloud. Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon Music, TikTok, goddamn Tidal, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can buy it everywhere. I'm pretty sure. It's probably like my first. I feel like complete serious. Like I really spent 2 years on this album. And it means a lot to me, because like it takes a lot of discipline and practice, I feel like, to even hold on to music for that long without getting tired of it or sick of it or not wanting to drop it at all. I mean, it's like really hard, this whole music thing, like having to manage that as like a student. And like, you know, I feel like I fall into moments of like doubt and like not knowing where I'm going, and a constant struggle of like whether I should even like keep making stuff, you know. And I think that's feeling most people share that are like me, and I think this album signifies that and like personifies those feelings, you know, good and bad, because I feel like that was the process of this album. You know, it's struggle, it's triumph, it's ego, it's ego death, you know. And I think when you listen to it, I think you'll really hear like the polishedness and the real work that went into it. My engineer Alex, my roommate, my boy of like 3 years, man, since I came in here, he's been working on it all the time. He shares the vision, he sees it so clear. And like all that production work you hear, like he just like the beats, you know, not someone else, but that sound, that replayability, that like atmosphere you hear, that's all him, man. And without like, I think that collaborative effort, album would be the same. So I'm saying you should go listen, because it's really tough. 13 songs, probably the biggest project I dropped in a minute. Like all rap, straight rap. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a project before that was like a bit vassery. That's my fault.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
fault. That's my fault.
Okay.
I had to lock back in with the raps. So.
Okay, that's beautiful. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so you did a release party. Do you feel like that was part of bringing back hip hop culture in some ways for you?
Yeah, I think especially like having a lot of openers.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to have as many people as I knew that were rapping on campus there.
Yeah.
I think it's important to like keep that alive. I want to have people at my shows every time I'm doing them, because I think you gotta share that moment, especially with a fucking. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, I don't know if I can say.
No,
it.
you can curse. There's no like this isn't
But-
like a project. You're good. You're good.
I just think it's so frustrating, you know, when it's like you get like 2 rap shows out of the year, and then like, you know, some people come to one or some people don't show up for at all.
Yeah.
So I think we should, you know, be sharing that as such a small group of people that do that
Yeah.
and be there for each other. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Well, it's your turn. I think
Oh,
you're
my
gonna-
fault. We
Yeah,
low-key
no,
dropped the
no,
game.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I just didn't want to.
Fluffy
I didn't want to
phone.
interrupt you. I feel like you're like. Oh no, I felt like you were doing your thing. Yeah. Color's yellow. You gotta draw 4 first.
that was a draw 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these bum ass cards. That's not it. That's not it at all.
Is there anything that you'd want to do like in the future?
Yeah, I'm looking to like sell my artwork. I do a lot of artwork because that's what I study, studio art major. And I think I want to like sell a few prints. I think people would really mess with my art. I'm trying to sort of like synchronize it with music, and I think there's a really cool lane I can get in if I successfully am able to do that. So,
Have you
for that.
thought about working with Loudmouth to try and sell your art stuff?
I'm not. I really like after that show. I did not. I like follow them on Instagram, but that's just about
They
it.
do like I know they're doing an art sale. Like they do like record sales and stuff, and they sell like vinyls and they do art pieces. They work with artists, so I feel like maybe if you pop up again, if you know people that go there, you can be like, yo, like I'm trying to commission some stuff, and then if you show it to them, they might be willing. Just
Yeah.
to if you feel like you need a
Word.
place, yeah,
Word.
yeah. Okay, is it my turn?
What color did you pick?
Yellow.
Yeah, it's your turn. That's crazy because I was nice. I was gonna hit you with the skip because I was like, I don't want to cheat.
Sorry.
You can have that. You're the host. Though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is the end of episode 2 of Put the Cards on the Table.
What's up, too?
Thank you so much, Jolin, for your time and energy, and for letting me beat your ass in. So.
It's alright, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't even Uno, bro. This is This is Unas.
Unas. All right. Okay. Perfect.
Whatever.
All right.
Man. I don't lose. I don't lose.
Shit, thank you so much.
Of course, it was real fun. Good questions too.